Hello, friends and neighbors. It's me, Akiic to the head. We are back on the old family farm for Farming Sim 2015. Yes, indeed, we are back, and you can see Philip is hard at work cultivating our field. Now, this is a vacation day special, or it was going to be a vacation day special, and I'll tell you what my plans were, but they have fell through. This field was going to be turned into a fruit tree orchard with cherry and plum and orange trees, and we were going to put up some fruit stands and stuff from the Apple mod by Rosenthal, but for some reason it will not work on this map. Every time I go to buy a particular item from that placeables, it crashes my game. So it works on Bornheim and Westbridge Hills. I'm not sure why it's not working on this map. I'll have to check out the logs. But I've been hard at work anyway, nonetheless, and I'll show you what I have done. We'll just let Philip go to town, and we will run out here to the backfields, and I'll show you what I've done. Now, everything is still pretty much left the way it was when we left off on our last episode. The cows are hard at work. The trailers are where I left them. What I have been doing is, first of all, I went along with the grass and straightened up this edge of the field. So now we've got a nice straight edge of a field. Oh, excuse me. But if I walk out here and I jump up onto the corner of this fence, you can see we now have one large field. It stretches from down at that end down to that end. And then what I've done is I've shortened it at that end down there, just so we'll give us some room to turn around. Because if you remember in the Farming Sim 2013 series, we would oftentimes run off into the creek down there at the end and not have enough room to turn around. Same with this end, but I don't want to do too much of this field right now because according to our PDA here, we do have corn growing on that field. As you can see here, it's in a growth state and it is corn. So I don't want to do too much to it. Now, I don't see any corn actually growing in there, so it must have just been planted. So we'll have to worry about that in a little bit. But you can see what I've done. I've been busy with the GPS mod, so it's given me nice straight edges. So you can see that I came from this corner down to this corner, straightened it up, and then you can see that it runs straight on down, and it's just one large field now. And I'll show you what I've done here at the end. The field used to come down to about right here. So you can see I've shortened it by quite a bit. This should give us enough room to turn around down here where the creek is and not have to worry about plowing into that. But I think we should be okay. And then you can see that it then continues on back up to the other end. Now, what will happen once I've completed this harvest, and I don't know why this is overgrown. I plowed that out, but it won't disappear. It just stays there. Who knows? We'll have to worry about that. But we do have nice straight lines again, as in, like I said, and it's one large field. So this should help us out. We won't have so many smaller fields. We'll have, quite a few larger fields then. And then what I'll do is down at this end, beans we run into the creek down here as well. Once the corn is growing, I'll probably cut the field probably about right here where that one tree starts. And then this will be all headland down at this end that we'll be able to turn around. But as promised, let's go ahead and jump over here. We'll take a look at the cows, see how they are doing. We don't have many, as you remember. Betsy old munching away there. But what we need to do this episode is we got to get some some crops planted. That's what we're going to focus on today. That's what Philip is over there doing. Now, we only have the one tractor, so we can't do too much. Let's take a look at the grain prices and see what's going on. We've got, only thing that is up is wood chips. Ooh, and it's up by quite a bit. So we could take 8,000 liters of that too, but we don't have a front end loader to load it though. That's the problem. We just don't have the money to load it, which is terrible because that would really come in handy. We could cut some trees down, but again, then we have nothing to haul it over to the lumber mill. So we are in a conundrum. We are really perplexed on what to do. So what we need is we need some grain prices to come up. Let's see how much. This is 19% per minute. Let's check on the animals. They're at 44% productivity. You can see that there's 205 liters of milk in the tank, and we've only got 138 manure and 173 manure. So they're really not producing as much as we like, because we only have 5, as I said. Well, let's go see what Philip has done. See how far he's gotten. Let's just drop through the bushes here. But as I said, I've been busy plowing fields together. We got to get those fields plowed over there as well. I'll look on that in a minute and see the best way to do that. How are you doing, Phil? Because we really got to get this field planted. You know what? Let us do some cultivating ourselves, shall we? Let us fire Philip there. Let us get rid of this stuff here. And once I get going, what I'll do is I will take the HUD away. We'll turn on the old GPS mod. We'll go up and down, and let us just detect the width of the implement, which we just did by doing Control keypad 3, and we should. I don't like the way it's going to go over there. I guess it's going to have to do. So I think we'll miss some of it otherwise. Anyway, Control W, hit 3, put the implement down, and away we go. Yeah, it's covering it. Okay, so that's good. So we'll get a little bit of in-cab action. So I don't know why I hesitated so long getting this GPS mod, because it surely does help us out, keeping our straight lines. And I'm glad that I have downloaded now. Lift the implement up. Okay. And Control W and 3, and away we go. So like I said, we got to get the field planted. We got to get busy. We got to get some crops coming in. But what we really need more than anything is we need the crops to go up in price. That's what's been keeping us down. That's why we have no money. We've got plenty of crops, but as you can see, there's really not. Canola's down. I mean, that's a lot of money, but I'd hate to go turn it in when it's on a downslide. So where are we on time? Another 23 minutes, and we should get a new price change. We'll check that and see how that goes. Oh, whoa. Got sidetracked of what I was doing and wasn't paying attention, so we drove right through the bushes. And we want to come over here. Let's back up. And away we go again. So we could accelerate time a little bit, get to the next time frame. That will help us out. Maybe we'll get some price increases, and we can then well, I want to get this field done first. That way, if it does, then we don't have to worry about it. If it doesn't, then we can put Philip to busy planting the field, and then this episode will be rather short then. Okay. So we're coming along quite nicely. Well, I really wanted to put some orchards in that field over there, but I'll have to work on it, check the logs, see what's causing the error, and see if I can rectify that. Now, I will be doing a vacation day special as well on Koischenlingen. If any of you guys have seen my map showcase that I had a new map showcase yesterday. Well, it would be Saturday by the time you watch this video, because this video will go out on Monday. So it would have been on Saturday. So if you haven't checked it out, go check that map out. Very nicely done map. A lot of ambient sounds and noise in there. It's really done, a mod done nicely. So I will probably be doing a vacation mini-series on that. That will probably be released sometime on Monday as well. I haven't decided how I'm going to release it yet. But I know there's been a big demand for some more videos on this particular map, so that's why I'm back on the old family farm. We're pushing these out, and hopefully you guys are still enjoying them as much as I am. I really do like this map. I just wish I could tweak it a little bit, get the orchards to work, and I would love to have pigs back. I know there's a couple pig mods that are coming out now, so maybe the mod author will update this map soon with some of this additional stuff. Would be nice. I'd really like to see some more old classical tractors and equipment come into play as well, because this farm is the justice is where it shines is on the old classical old time equipment. That's where this really shines, in my opinion. Go. We are almost done with this field. How are we doing on time? 12 minutes in, not bad. What we'll do is we'll go check we'll fast forward time just a little bit, get to 11 o'clock. We'll check the new prices, and then we'll go check on the field over there, how we're going to plow that other field over there in front of Earl Bay's place. Couple more passes should do it. I think one more might do it, maybe two more. And I think what would be nice is if this field was cut off about right here, straight out that way. That would give us a little more room to turn around. The way it is right now, we're right up into these bushes and stuff, so I might change that in another time as well, another episode. Don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, don't know. Shit, nope, it's not going to get that edge, so we'll have to come back up the edge. Not a problem, we'll get that. Then what we'll have to do is we'll come along, we will plant some crop on here. Probably on this one we'll put some wheat or barley back on here so we can get the straw going again, as we will need the straw. There we go. And let's see, will this come over just a tad? Yeah, that won't work. Let's put it back the way it was, and let's come back. There we go. And this will catch the edge. Now, can we jump out, and will this continue on its own? It doesn't. That was interesting. So it doesn't stop. So it's not like hired help is driving it. It's definitely us driving it. And will it clutch that edge there? It will. Okay. So we are done. Let us take a look at these fields over here. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to drop the cultivator here. That way we can continue on off camera. What I'll do is I'll continue some more of these fields off camera, and I want to come over here and I want to, let's see how the best way is to join these 3 fields together. So what we will do is we'll use this edge of this field to come up. Oh, we can't really do, oh, we can, but what we'll do is we'll come down to here, and then once we get to this point, we will angle it at an angle, come over to about right here, and then come back down this way, like so. There's enough room down here to turn around. Now on this side over here, what we will do is we may use this edge. Let's take a look up here. If we come all the way up this edge here, all the way up, this should work. It should make us a large field. Now what we will have to do is we'll probably come to about right here. Probably about right here. And then we will cut it over, well, maybe what we'll do is we'll stop about right here and then angle it at an angle and come up to this corner here. That could be what we'll do. So just leave your comments below what you think of that, how that field will look. Now give us 1 additional large field, so we'll have 3 very large fields. We'll have 3 smaller fields here, as well as a grass field out there that we can do something with potentially. We've got another small field out there, and then we've got the large grass field out south by the sheep farm, and then the small other additional field by the sheep farm. So let's fast forward time just a tad. Let's get to 11 o'clock. Just to see if any prices will change. Let's slow that back down and let's check our prices. Sugar beet are up, and we can just drive the trailer directly under that, but what prices are we looking at? Only $409 a ton per the rail line. That's still not a lot. Lime is up, but we don't have any lime on this field, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, why not? Let's sell the sugar beet. That give us something to do. Let's go grab our trailer. Let me shut that off. We don't need that. We'll go pick up the trailer, and let's go sell the sugar beet at the rail line. Now, being we don't have no pigs, there's really no reason to save the earth fruit for the pigs as of yet. There's none implemented on this map. So we might as well sell them, get some additional money coming in. Maybe then we can get another cheap tractor. Maybe a cheap front end loader would be nice. And let's go get the sugar beet, because we will need a front end loader. A, for the wood chips. B, for the silage that's going to be ready soon. So we will need a front end loader anyway. And the sugar beet should be this first one right here. Nope, this is potatoes. Let's go ahead and stop loading that then. Come on, get out of there. Let us turn around and go dump the potatoes back in where they go, and we'll come up and get the sugar beet. Now, I could have sworn on 2013, I know for a fact on 2013 the potatoes were up in this corner here, because we remember we got into potatoes and we used to dump them up here. So they switched these around on us. Okay, let's dump these back into there. And now let's go get the sugar beet. So they switched the spots on us. Well, that's okay. We'll make do. There we go. Now we got some sugar beet. So we'll load this up. We'll take this down to the rail line. And it won't give us a lot of money, but what can you do, right? So we've got all the sugar beet loaded. Let's take them down. And there's really no place on this map to park that big combine either. So we have to figure out a place to get that up out of the weather. We may have to buy a garage and place it down somewhere just to park that. Or maybe I'll talk to Earl Bay and see if he has a place out here we can park it out here. There we go. We're almost to the rail line now. And we'll just snake in through here. Steve's hard at work again as always. And then we'll just come into the rail line here. Okay, let's get a little bit out of cab action, and let's go ahead and dump this. There we go, dumping into the rail line, and it made us, well, about $4 I guess, somewhere around there, about $4, not bad. Better than I thought it was going to be actually, but it's still not enough to do anything with, unfortunately. So let us check the loans. Let's see what we can do loan wise, because we're going to have to get started. We are 21 minutes in. Okay, you can see we're definitely on the hard. We've got a $100,000 loan, or maybe it's medium we're on. Medium, I guess we're on. And let's see what we can borrow. So we maxed out. We're at 200,000. We got just over 100,000. So let's go buy some goodies, shall we? We'll run over to Earl Bay's place. Now, first thing we're definitely going to need is we're going to need a front end loader. So we're going to pick that up first of all, and then anything else we'll see if we can buy something else that we do need. So let's just kill that, put the parking brake on, and let's take a look here. That's the sell. This is the buy over here. And what do we got? So let's check the front end loaders. Let's check our mods, see if we have anything in mods in front end loader wise. Now we do have the Steyrs here. We've got one for 69.5 and 72. And that's really the only front end loaders we do have. So let's come back out of there. Let's go back into regular category and let's see what we got over here. Now we could pick up a New Holland for 64. Are these Steyrs for 105,000? Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the the modded version, I guess. That's 69.5. It's 114 horse. It should be good enough for us. So we will buy that. And then we're going to need the front end loader portion. We'll need one of these. So this is for the stall. This is for the Steyr. We will buy one of these. And then I want to go back into mods and I want to buy this here. Either that one or this one. I think that's for the big front end loader. I think this is the one that we want. Let me check. If I go back, let me check. Yeah, I don't have any other place, so it has to be one of these. Let's buy this. Now let's go check that out real fast before we get busy buying anything else. And it won't let me off of this. Here we go. So this is the new equipment that we do have. Let's jump in, get it fired up. Rather quiet. Put it in reverse, take the emergency brake off. Well, it was quiet until we started going. Now we'll just move forward here. We'll pick up the front end portion. Back it up again. Now we'll go pick up our bucket. There we go. So now we have a front end loader, folks. We are good to go. So let's go take a look at what we can do then. We'll park this over here. let's go see what else we actually need to buy. Now we need to buy some more animals for sure. Everything else I think we are good on. I believe we have a mower, or if we don't have a mower, then we probably should get one of them. But I thought we had a mower. Is it sitting in there anywhere? It is not. I could have sworn we had a mower, folks. Let's check our garage. We do. Okay, so we do have a mower, so we're good on that. We do have sheep as well, 5 sheep. So we need to go give them grass then. I don't remember giving them grass. Maybe we did. We got cows. Let us buy a few more animals with what money we do have. So if we go back to brands, we want animals. Let us buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us 10. Let's buy 5 more sheep as well. There we go. So we doubled our animal production. We'll leave the chickens out of it right now. Let us go back, and what else do we need? Check the garage. We have a liquid manure spreader, but no solid manure spreader, but that's okay. What are the slurry tankers? They don't have no manure spreaders in here. What else do we got? Tippers. These are those trailers. They're not working right now. There's that new grain cart. Let's go back. Forestry is the only other thing that we will need to get into. This is 10,500. We could potentially use that with the front end loader to load the forks onto this, or the logs onto this, and take them to the trailer or to the lumber yard. This would cost us 10,500. If we go to sorry about that, P, back into forestry here. That we can't get. Yeah, so we would have to get 10,500. Then this is another 1,000, 11,500. And then the final thing we would need would be in the front end loaders. And let's go back. Maybe it's in mods. I have some as well. Tractor. No, back miscellaneous. That's way too much there. Nope, I don't have any there. So we'll go back into, I keep doing it every time. We will have to get this. So 12,000 is what we need to get into forestry, which is probably the best idea. How are we doing on time? 28 minutes in. This is okay. So this will be the final thing we're going to do. Let us buy this for the front end loader. We will jump back out of there. We will go over to mods. We will go into forestry. We will get, I'm not sure what's the difference here, but we will get, this is 10,500. Do we have a cheaper trailer outside mods? Let's take a look. Nothing there. It would be under forestry, I'm sure. Maybe tippers. 17,000. That's for a rather long one. We don't need that. And so let's get our chainsaw. I like the McCullough. We'll go with the McCullough. And then finally mods, miscellaneous, no, forestry here. Let's just pick up. Not sure what the difference is. We'll just pick one up. So we have the stuff for forestry now as well. Let us just dump this bucket here for a minute. We will go back over, pick up that other stuff, and we will head to the forestry area, and that's where we will end our episode. We will get Philip back at work on seeding some fields and cultivating. I will do a lot of that offline next time when you come back. what I'm going to do is I will wait to join these fields here until the next episode. That way you guys can watch me join another 3 fields together. I'm sure you guys are really excited about that. You can't get enough of my plowing. I know that. You guys tell me that in my dreams. I hear it all the time. So we'll do that, as well as do some forestry next episode as well. So let's pull this into here. We will pick this up as such. Continue on in reverse. Try to keep as straight as possible. I really dislike dollies. Now we'll snake over here, pick that up, and we are set for forestry. Let's take a quick run over there. We'll take 1 tree down just to cap the episode, and we are good to go for forestry. Now this should help us bring some money in, I'm hoping. We will have to get a planter though right away to start planting some new additional trees. So let's just go ahead and do that. And let us just fill this first one right here. Why not? So we will try to get our cut point, which is here. And let me just put a little sharper angle on it. Come on, give me the point. Give me a cut point. Okay, let's angle it down a little bit. There we go. Timber. Okay, and we will just defoliate this tree. That sounds bad. We'll delimb the tree. Let's put it that way. I like that better. And have a little bit more here. That should be it. There we go, guys. We will end this episode here. Mash that like up button if you're enjoying the episode. It helps the channel grow. It helps others locate these videos as well. Leave your comments and suggestions below. As always, I do get to them all. I do enjoy the interaction with all of you. Until next time, I'm Akiic to the head. This has been Farming Sim 2015 on the Old Family Farm. Be sure to follow me on social media as well as join the Steam group. We'll see you all later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.